Okay, all right. So we're just gonna go through this. Let's have a look at 2 Chainz tries $130 lab-grown chicken nugget.
What would be the difference between a lab, like, they don't really have meat in them anyway, do they, chicken nuggets? Like,
That's a good point, really, for sure. This probably got more chicken. Yeah. See, it's weird because it's like without causing death, we can create genuine meat. There's a massive push lately towards this kind of stuff.
yeah, for sure.
What do you reckon? Why is the reason for that though?
Oh man, I got into listening to a bit of stuff about it. I think probably just to fuck with people's health even more, because
that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, good quality meat is like actually really good for you. Apparently, like fucking, like, I've yo-yoed on all sorts of like different things, like tried not eating meat, and yeah, like different, like just seafood, and then like all mainly plant-based, whatever. But it doesn't seem very healthy. Yeah, like processed meat and stuff's pretty bad for you, but I think like grass-fed beef and
And then another thing too is that it was already alive. Like it's had sun, it's had a spirit in it, kind of thing. You know, like that makes no sense. Kind of playing God and because that's half of the like a lot of those people that I've listened to about saying strictly vegetarian things is their argument is that it's the when you eat it, if it's fresh and it's just taken from something, then the spirit's still in it. Like you're basically consuming the energy that it is. Because there was some stuff where they were saying that the that you don't actually even when you eat food, you're not even really getting stuff from the actual food. You're getting it from its life force. That's why we're all messed up because of processed foods and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's one rabbit hole that I somehow dodged.
All right. Well, let's have a look anyway. We'll press play, see what happens. Straight away, yeah.
Just egg right here, but this egg didn't come from a chicken. It came from a mung bean, and then we have some.
Oh, there you
is
go.
he really little, or is 2 Chainz like fucking giant?
2 Chainz probably pretty big. You're from the hood, yeah. But how's that anyway? The first thing off there, not even real eggs, man. What the hell?
Chorizo.
That's probably why he needs 2 Chainz, because he's huge,
so massive. Put the 2 Chainz together for sure. What is that? Okay, let's have a look.
Chicken, except we don't have to kill a chicken to make this chorizo. So we actually take cells from an actual chicken and we make them think that they're inside the chicken growing without causing death. We can create actual meat. So we're going to get started on this omelet here.
Is that real butter?
This is real butter. And this is from a bean.
From a bean?
What the hell?
Some of the just chicken chorizo. There we have it. Jump in. Have a mung bean just egg with cultured chicken chorizo.
Is he singing that, or what the fuck's going on?
I think that's the soundtrack.
You kind of just dissolve in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get to chew it.
Does it taste like an egg?
It's close.
It's close?
It's close.
So here we have this special salt. It's called namak salt. So it's a sulfur salt. That's one of the main flavor components in egg. Perfect.
Yeah, Salt Bay don't try to take that one.
Chainz Bay. Right now, we're really working to get the cost down to where we can be on par with the conventional that's out there. You ready for some fried chicken?
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'll go grab it.
So what? Everything so far, everything is made in the lab, right? Or it's not real. There wasn't real eggs. There wasn't.
What did they say about the butter? Was the butter made from beans or something?
The butter is not real either. The butter is not real.
Oh, yeah.
So, where is he? Over here somewhere. Oh no, it was frying it up. Real butter.
Omelet here.
Is that real butter? Or
This
do y'all
is
have anything
real
that's
butter, and this is from a bean.
From a bean?
Some of the just chicken.
Oh no, so the butter was real, was it?
That doesn't make sense. He said it's real butter, and then he said it's from a bean.
Yeah. I don't know. I presume that it wouldn't be all real. I think that would be the thing, really.
Conventional that's out there. You ready for some fried chicken?
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'll go grab it.
Boy, they're cloning some chickens now.
Cloning chickens. So this whole thing, this whole thing is like trying to normalize all of that stuff, right? I presume, like,
Yeah.
cloning the animal, like, well, it already is a clone, really, isn't it? Because they're putting embryos into, they're making the chicken in the lab, so that's already basically a clone of a chicken because they got the cells from somewhere else. Yeah, and just the fact that it's on here, this is really, they're really pretty trying to push this pretty hard.
It's the whole thing about being more detached from like your food sources and stuff as well. So like if you think about it, like if all their food was coming from a lab and shit, then they've just got like total control over
Bang on.
you. Like, yeah,
For sure.
because like I've noticed like in some parts of America and stuff, you're not like certain parts of California and stuff. I think like you're not even allowed to grow your own food, and it's like illegal to like collect rainwater in tanks.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that's really insane. And then even if you do buy your own seeds, so even if you do, they would be already GMO, right? Like if you go to Bunnings or something and buy your seeds,
Yeah.
they're already messed with anyway. You have to get the real ones from the seed labs in Antarctica. Those seed labs that they've got down there, storing all the strains of seeds.
Yeah, you can buy organic or supposedly organic seeds online and stuff, but I don't know how legit they are.
Yeah.
But I know Bill Gates is like tied up in storing seeds like crazy, and he's bought heaps and heaps of farmland.
Yep, I saw that as well. Yep, for sure.
He's like the second or third biggest rural land owner in America or something.
That's
I think
insane,
now.
For sure. So he deals in information, vaccines, and
yeah, man, that's all fucking tied. It's all tied together for sure.
What the hell? All right, let's see how 2 Chainz going.
All right.
None of it real.
I mean, it's real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that said that he was Just Josh Tetrick, CEO and co-founder of Just Inc., dedicated his life to creating a world where everyone eats well. So that sounds sketch. Named Fortune's 40 under 40 and Inc.'s 35 under 35. So he's obviously tied to those 1% families or whatever. So he'd be best mates with, everyone in there doing that sort of jazz. So that's not surprising that he's already in cahoots.
This chicken is not dead.
What you mean, man?
So the chicken that you're about to eat is not dead. Because why do you have to kill it?
So where did you get this fancy idea from?
I grew up in Alabama. I think you grew up
part?
Birmingham.
Got the Galleria Mall in Birmingham.
You know the Galleria Mall? I used to eat at Chick-fil-A in the Galleria Mall. My family's pretty poor.
Eating Chick-fil-A, you was poor.
Once
Black
a week
and white poor is two different things. All right, go ahead, though.
So
I see, man. You went through a lot.
And it's hard for regular people to eat good food. So I started to think, all right, we're going to use food to try to make meaningful change in the world.
Change the world.
We've raised about $250 million along the way.
$250 million.
Are we talking most expensive?
Jesus.
Everyone from Jerry Yang,
How do you
Benioff, the
fundraise
wealthiest.
fucking $250 million?
What the hell, Bet if we looked up these guys, that'd be sketch for sure.
That's a lot of fucking raffles and fucking
Yeah.
sausage.
Whatever. Oh my god.
person in Asia, Li Ka-shing, Heineken founding, early investors in Facebook, investors in this chicken.
I mean, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I want you to like that chicken most of all. You mind if I eat it along with you?
Go ahead.
Okay. You know, capitalism can be used.
It did look kind of nice.
Yeah, but it's chicken nuggets. They look good anyway. Macca's.
To do a lot of bad things, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you,
He choked on it.
you approach it in the right way, it can be used to help.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Can be used to help people eat better all around the world.
Wow. What's the cost of some of this stuff?
The mayo right here is $3.49.
Okay.
Now, the meat that doesn't require killing a chicken is a little bit more expensive.
You taxing for that.
It's in the hundreds or thousands of dollars right now
For what?
for the chicken. Oh, why does it cost so much money?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty complex process.
Right.
We're in early stages. We're just making a little bit of it. Eventually, we want to get it below the cost of chicken.
I love it.
That's it.
I love it. Most expensive is future. One day you're gonna be eating air. And you're gonna love it from a plant, and everybody gonna be full.
Good change. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
That was sketchy, eh? Part of this the Great Reset or whatever, and his thing was everyone will have nothing and you'll like it. Like that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So that's the
fucking
same
heard.
vein, and so this guy here will be in the same crew or whatever, and yeah. But and then I also saw that. See, if they're doing that, then it makes you know how there's the all them the sick elites eating the children or whatever. Probably making like lab grown human meat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Fucking yeah. That you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Meanwhile, Bill Gates is buying up
all the land, yeah, for sure,
half the country.
and living over the ice wall in Antarctica from backups. Who knows? God, sickening. That was disgusting. Whatever. Lab-grown chicken is physically identical to chicken from slaughtered animals. Funny how they're using these, words.
Yeah,
Slaughtered. Yeah.
Real like emotive
Yeah,
language.
for sure. Right. Yeah. Triggering. It's made of genuine chicken cells, but it's grown in a factory instead of in a live animal. Oh. 2 Chainz tried some lab-grown chicken nuggets that cost around $130 a piece. Ever wonder how the 1% spend their wealth? Rapstar 2 Chainz shares your curiosity. Most expensive, as the title suggests. Takes viewers on a journey to find blah, 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 blah. Well, that was pretty disturbing and disgusting. And, yeah, right. Whatever. I will not be eating lab-grown meat. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I do kind of feel sorry for chickens, but...
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. But
the other thing is, like, that... all of that food would have like no nutrients in it. I wouldn't think, because
exactly.
Yeah, I could be completely wrong in this, but don't the like nutrients in the animals come from like what they eat and stuff? So
100%.
if you're just growing it in a lab, like
Yep, it's just
how does it
junk? Yeah, it's not.
Does that make sense?
Yep, it
I
makes
don't know.
100% sense. I completely know what you're saying. Of course, because that's the whole point of grass-fed beef. They're getting nutrients from
That's
the
what
grass,
I thought. Yeah,
and it's organic. It's coming from like the grass sucks up all the
nutrients from the
needs
soil
from the
and
soil, which is good
like because that's
soil.
why they say like especially with fruit and veggies and stuff, like the way market gardens work and stuff, there's no nutrients on the soil because they're using the same like land all the time and just like synthetic fertilizers and stuff.
Yep.
So
over and over again, they deplete
so
the
like
soil.
the,
then you get you're eating the shit from the fertilizers, and then that makes complete sense. This isn't this is
so
insane.
I wouldn't think there'd be any like nutrients in that.
No.
Food at all.
Another thing that I noticed, because I've tried to take a lot of vitamin D, like substitute as well, and I heard that, funny enough, the place to get it the most is in chicken feathers. So I don't know how that works, but things like that. So it all ties in together, and that makes sense, because why caged chickens are bad. You don't want to eat them. They're under stress, messes up everything. They're not getting they're not roaming around. You know what I mean? Like like even the processed chickens where they feed them the arsenic they put arsenic in the feed a week before they go to the slaughter. So then they end up they're just about poisoned. They get super thirsty and they constantly drink for a week and they put on water weight. So then it turns a chicken in a week from a size 6 to a size 7 or something. So then
fuck, I'd never heard that one.
Crazy
That's
stuff.
fucking
Yeah, for sure.
that's fucking hectic.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so that is just kind of funny that he's praying at that stage before he eats it, because it's like, yeah, man, could you get any further away from God? But he would have sold his soul to he'd be Illuminati confirmed for sure. This guy, 2 Chainz.
Yeah, no, I don't think many rappers get out unscathed.
Nah. 2 Chainz, 2 pillars. The old, yeah.
Can you scroll down?
The duality.
Can we read?
Yep.
Can we read some of the comments?
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. This was low-key awkward, lol. They had no chemistry, lol. Okay. CEO came out. He was going to save the day. Ended up making it more cringe. Chainz Bay was too cringy. As someone who grew up in Alabama, I agree with 2 Chainz, lol. Eating Chick-fil-A in a Galleria mall isn't poor. Black and white poor are 2 different things. Facts. Jeez, this is painful. The people on Vice are just... Dude choking on his own chicken substitute is like Tesla.
I love fucking Ryan Long is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
he's doing all those like street interviews and saying he's from Vice magazine.
Yeah, that's yeah. Blah blah blah. It's all talking about the main dude choking on his own meat. Really, nothing that you'd be like, you'd expect. Why are they eating lab grown chicken? But it's all just about Chick-fil-A and the man choking on his chicken. It actually is. Wow, yeah. They're going to start killing more plants. That's a good comment. Nah. Yeah, well, that just shows how Vice's fan base, quite disheartening, really. All right, well, that was 2 Chainz tries 130 lab-grown meat. Makes me even sadder about the state of the world, to be honest. Any final thoughts, Edmund? What do you reckon?
I reckon 2 Chainz got that fucking jacked eating fucking lab meat. I think he
looks pretty buff, eh? He's a big man. Yeah.
Probably got good genetics, but you need proper food to.
Yeah, this is not right.
Or else you look like the other guy.
Yeah, he's been in the lab too long, this fella. All right. Well, that was interesting. God damn.
Yeah, that was good.
Cool.